Check, 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 check. Yeah. Check, check, check. We're gonna start up in 2 minutes, a couple minutes. Get your questions ready. Take your headphone out, done you? All right, Akim, clap it up. Done you can grab this here microphone. You need rechargeable batteries. You need the funds for it, contact me. So how you turn it on? Hold the power up button. I mean the volume up button. Grab them batteries. There should be another pair of batteries in there. That's probably the last pair, but be all right. Batteries? I want to say 6 weeks, something like that. It's probably going to be more like once every month, once every 3 weeks. If you factor in camp, it's on for like 4 or 5 hours straight. Online, y'all give us 1 second. Them batteries that up. Are you doing it? Bring it here up. Bubble shot.
These are the one that was in there already.
No, what was that up? Oh, something. You had them in backwards, out. Put them in backwards. It work fine. Bakari, get the bottom to this. All right, y'all got any questions? Put them in the chat. Raise your hand. We'll get to them later. Right now, somebody pull me Hosea 4:6.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. Oh, I can got it. Come. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Oh, for what?
For a lack of knowledge.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. As a black person, what are one of the things you don't know? Adunya?
That you are the children of the Most High.
That's 100% true. When it comes to how we deal with one another, what is one thing that we don't know? When it comes to how we deal with each other, Adunya?
That we all related. That we all.
Black people, Hispanic people, Native Indian people are the same damn people. They're the exact same damn people. If you try to tell me that a black person is special, or like a Negro is special because Christ came from the tribe of Judah, you out of your mind. You out of your mind if because you're a so-called Negro, or your grandfather came off a boat, you think you're better than the Ephraimite, or you're better than the Simeonite. That is garbage. That is pure, utter garbage. The reason why we are destroyed is because we know no brotherhood. If Judah was a better tribe than any other tribe, guess what Judah wouldn't have done? Adunya?
Broke the law, sir.
Judah would have never broken the law. Judah would have never broken the law if you were supposed to be better than the other tribes. I mean, damn, if I'm better than you at rapping, doesn't my album go platinum and yours go silver, yours go gold? I'm better. I'm better than you. Right? So if I'm better than you at being a priest, why would I sin? Why would I watch the other tribes sin, watch the Lord cast them away, and then me still sin. If you are a Judite, you are in no way, shape, or form better than any other tribe. The tribalism has to stop. Tribalism is like that. That has to end. You wonder why we in America, we so damn messed up. You get the knowledge, a little bit of knowledge of truth, and now you think you are holier than thou. Now you're holier than, not only are you holier than thou, you better than the other people who done sin the same way. And I damn near want to say in the world, at least like brothers in the, it damn near, it ain't even the same in the world, because in the world it's damn near like you got a blood in a you have a brother, a Negro brother and a Hispanic go and join the same damn gang, and they'll go sin together. They will go sin together, and they'll both be bloods, and they will go kill everybody that's wearing blue, and anybody that's on their block hustling. They will go kill them. They will go kill them. You come into the knowledge of the complete and utter truth, and because your skin is darker, or because you don't speak with that Hispanic slang, or that Hispanic, or a lisp, or something like that, you think you better, done you. Good night. Because you don't speak with Latin flavor, because you speak ghetto, you just speak straight off 18th Street. That's how you talk. You talk like somebody from 18th Street. So because you sound like that, and he sound like he from Dominican, from what's the damn country called? The Dominican Republic, you think you better than him. Read that line again. Because for everything you learn, you obviously ain't learning the damn thing. You ain't learning nothing. If you came into the knowledge that you an Israelite and you were still talking about black people are just, it's not even a two-sided coin. You just need to know what it means on both sides. You need to know what it means in its entirety. You're going to say black people are the greatest on earth. You need to know who you're talking about, for one. And then for two, you need to understand why you are not in that position today. You understand that? You want to brag about how black people are so damn great? I would love to brag about how great we are all day, every day, without ever having to mention the 400,000 abortions, the 2 million in jail, which is probably more by now. I would love to mention that. Problem is, I can't. I cannot mention that all the time, because if I mention that all the time, you'll just, it's like I cannot not mention it. I mean, I have to bring up abortions. I have to bring up you eating pork. I got to bring up the fact that black people catch the flu every year and it comes from eating pork. I have to. I got to mention the fact that the coronavirus comes from eating bats. And maybe if you cleaned up everything that the Lord told you to clean up and you wasn't sinning, maybe you'll be protected from the damn coronavirus. I got to bring it up. I would love to just brag about everything we do that's right, but I can't do that. I can't do that. That's not how you raise people up. That's not how you raise the people that's in the gutter. You don't raise, let me tell you something. Somebody is constantly sinning. You don't tell them, well, you're just so great and wonderful what you do. What you do is wonderful. It's perfect. That's not how you raise somebody up that is a sinner. The Lord says, cry. Give me that in Isaiah 58. 58:1.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1. Mm-hmm. Cry aloud, spare not.
Read it again.
Cry aloud, spare not.
Here's the problem. People don't want to be told they're wrong. You don't want to be told they're wrong. There was a chart out when Trump got reelected. When I can bring up both instances. When Trump got elected versus when Biden got elected, there's charts up. So 2016, they had charts up. As soon as Trump got elected, they throwing charts up about how many black people done voted for Trump and how many Hispanic voted for Trump, how many other, other is typically, it includes Native Indians, right? Native Indians don't check black, they don't check white. They check Pacific Islander or they check other. They'll just check other. This is charts up about men, so-called black and Hispanic men being just the weakest link because 2% of us voted for Trump. 2% more of us voted for Trump versus the women. You go to 2020, it's the same damn thing. Black men is just so damn horrible. We worse than Hispanic men. Hispanic men so damn horrible. They worse than black men. Black men so damn horrible. They worse than black women. You so damn concerned with comparing the statistics of how many of us voted for Trump, how many of us voted for Biden, instead of looking at the bigger picture that as long as you've been in this country as a slave, you was here before there was a president. You understand that? There wasn't a president when you came here. You was ruled by England. This country, this place was ruled by England when you came here. They say what America will do and won't do. You were ruled by a British king. You didn't. That wasn't enough, though. That wasn't enough. You got your own little president, and you thought it was better because it was on your turf. Massa say we want to break free from the other massa. And you say, well, Massa, I think you should do that because being a slave is bad. You know how retarded that sound? Slave, what do you think about me breaking away from my master? Well, Massa, being a slave is horrible, so I vote for you. I vote for you to break away from your master because I hate you being my damn master. And Lord knows if I could vote to get away from you, I would. It'll make no damn sense. You was a slave since before they ever had a president. But you got a taste of George Washington. I forget the number, how many of them early presidents had slaves. Good night. Damn near all of them had slaves. Up to, think I'm lying? Up to Lincoln. You think I'm lying? Up to Lincoln. Damn near all of them had slaves. And you just consume. A president is definitely going to stop the suffering. A president is definitely going to make it so that I could walk through the projects and not think I'm going to get shot. And not think I'm going to get robbed, not think I'm going to get arrested. The president will make it so that when I show up in Short Hills Mall, when I show up in a white neighborhood, when I show up and I walk down the block in Maplewood, I'll feel righteous. I'll feel accepted. That's what you want from a president. You want a president to vouch to white people that you're okay to be around. That's what you want. You want that. That's why the I.S.U.P.K has to cry aloud and spare not, because you and your emotions are the pure reason that black people are destroyed in America. You still asking for equality. Still. Read the verse again.
Cry aloud. Isaiah, sir.
Yeah, same one.
Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression.
Don't spare them. When you talking to them, don't, let me tell you something, bro. I was just talking to a brother on the phone on the way over here. He won't tell me about how Judah is the king tribe and the king of kings comes from Judah. I said, what does that mean? Well, you know, the king of kings come from Judah. Okay, and but elaborate. What the hell are you saying that for? Well, you know, Judah produces kings. You know, Joshua led the nation at one point. You know, Moses was a Levite. Yeah, well, I'm just saying, Judah produces kings, and the king of kings come from Judah. I said, you know what make that king special? You know whatever made him special? Because obviously you think it's just the bloodline. If that was the case, you wouldn't be a weed head. If that was the damn case. If it was just about being black, the fact that you got that Negro blood running through your veins would just stop you from sinning, wouldn't it? If all you had to do was be black, that blood that's in your veins would just stop you from sinning, right? You couldn't sin because what runs through your body would make it impossible for you to ever sin. You couldn't pick up a cigarette. Your body wouldn't let you if that's all it meant. What stops you from sinning? The fear of God. The fear of God. Christ was so special because his fear of God was unlike any other. So he determined to walk perfect. He feared the Father in such a fashion that I will walk perfect. Are you kidding me? I will definitely walk perfect. That's how much he feared the Father. That's why the Most High said, he sits on my right. He sits on my right. It's like, I got to pull that. He sits on my right. You understand? That's why he's so close to the Most High. It ain't because Christ came from David. That's not the only reason. Well, he's the King of Kings, so he come from Judah. So that just, you know, that's what that means. Right. Incorrect. That's a fallacy. That is false. Christ walked perfect. Perfect. And not once did that perfect man who walked the earth say what? Because you are a Judite, you shall treat the Ephraimites as less than you. as he's walking, as he's on the earth, walking better than everyone else. Not once did that man say, you're gonna walk better. It's like you're gonna be better than them. Because you in the truth right now, you better than all of them. You better than all of them. Because I came to you first, because you from my same tribe, you better than them. Not once did he say that. Read it on. It's like read on from the top. Read from the top.
Come. Book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sin.
In the house of, show them, cry aloud. The reason why we gotta yell at you all the damn time, and why we gotta, let me tell you something. I dare you to argue. Call yourself arguing. We call it a crush fest. Argue with somebody from the I.S.U.P.K. I dare you. What y'all call an argument. I dare you. Do it. Please do it. Because when they spare not, don't walk away feeling like that's not the Christian thing to do, because it ain't. That's not the Christian thing to do. The Christian thing to do is for you to say, well, look, I smoke weed and suck dick on the weekends and I'm righteous. And the Christian is going to tell you, as long as you pay your tithes, brother. As long as you pay your tithes, I don't care what you do in your closet. A man at I.S.U.P.K. is not going to spare your feelings. They're going to say, oh, you was molested as a child. I feel for you, brother. But I have no sympathy for you. I'm not going to pacify your actions. I'm not going to agree with your actions. You was molested as a child. I understand. That. It's a sinful world we live in. We live under the damn oppressor. It's the damn devil the Bible speaks of. I understand that. And now it's time for you to be a man. Now you got to be a man. You want somebody to cry for you? Now what you want? You want somebody to cry for you. The Lord said, cry aloud and spare not. He didn't say cry for them. Cry aloud and spare not. Nobody about to cry for you. Who's crying for you? Are you kidding me? Spare not. You don't raise up a nation of warriors by requiring that nobody be a warrior. That don't make no damn sense. You have to show people their sin. Show them where they're sinning at. Show them. And ones who truly fear God will attempt to walk perfect. For the fear that now that you know what should have happened to you because you were doing these things, surely he let me pass. He had mercy on me. And who knows how long he'll have mercy on me. Well, I obviously must stop now. I have to stop today. I have to stop now. If I don't stop now, I could be dead tomorrow. He let me slide for 7 years. But now that I know, soon as you find out you a sinner, like really know, not church, you really know, like, oh, no, he will kill you for that. For real. Today, still. That's not Old Testament talk. He will kill you right now for that. All that shooting in the street, all that swine flu, COVID, and Ebola, that's the Lord. He will kill you for that today. That high blood pressure, you thought it was just, he'll kill you for that, for real. Still today. And as soon as you really know that, it really sets in. Okay, so if I get up from here right now and go sin, you immediately fear death. Some people ignore it. Some people come into the truth. The difference is we don't spare anybody. We cry aloud to everybody say the same damn thing. Oh, you can do what you want at the end of the day. You're right. You know, run your mouth and I'm a grown man. I'm a grown woman. Right. Cool. Just understand that I told you. That's fine. As long as you really understand what's here now. You can't say the past ain't tell you no more. I just told you. Cry loud. Spare not. Yeah, you be smoking that blunt like that out because you half a homo. Yeah, man. I know. I understand, man. You in the street, nobody ever gave you nothing as a child, so you feel like you got to rob from other people. Yeah, I know. But the next time you do it, you probably gonna get shot, and you might not recover. But as long as you know that now, if you choose to go do that, there's no sweat out. No sweat. Read verse 2.
Come. Yet they seek me daily.
But as soon as you get shot, you crying. As As soon as you get shot, you here with it. As soon as you get the call, your boy in hospital. God, you get to praying. You get to praying, and you really think somebody finna listen to you. Somebody finna listen to you. You got half a pack of mall balls in your left pocket. You got an eighth in your back pocket. Unregistered firearm on your hip. You scared to go near the security in the hospital because you know you got your weapon on you. You just pacing, and you pacing. You, and God, don't do this. Don't take him from me. Don't take him from me, God. God don't know you. God doesn't even know you. You're not on his map. You're not on his radar. You're nowhere. You're nowhere. God doesn't know you. You understand that? Yet they seek me daily. Go ahead.
And delight to know my ways.
And they really want to know my ways. They really pretend like I know y'all had to hear this a couple times. God, if you save me from this, I will never such and such again. Really? And you know what they always do? They always make sure to say something that's completely unrelated to the situation. You're in the hospital, think you got HIV from a whore. Nabaya. Up. Stand up if you need to. Pace around. Actually, you're done. You replace him. You understand? Bakar, you pick up he was reading that? Read it again. Isaiah 58:2. From the top.
Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways. As a nation that did righteousness.
Pretending like you finna do righteous now. You finna do righteousness. You in the hospital because you think a whore gave you HIV. God, God, please let this test come back negative, and I promise, if you just let me not edit it, I will never, ever, ever eat a piece of pork again. They ain't gonna promise that they ain't gonna do that again, though. They'll do something completely unrelated. I promise the next time somebody shoot at me, I might just rob them. I ain't gonna kill them. I'm gonna just rob them. You pretend like you want righteousness. But in reality, as a nation that did righteousness, you pretend like the ways you want to know God is right. Man, I want to know God. I want to get right with myself. So you go up in the church and you shave your little face and you put the little suit on, milk dud head, fresh shiny wax. You up in there smiling from ear to ear. You all are 6'5", 280, smiling from ear to ear. How you doing, brother? You're supposed to be the damn killer at the door. You're supposed to be the killer at the door. If anybody comes in and ain't serious about God, you're supposed to turn them around. If anybody come in there trying to harm the people, you're supposed to be able to turn them around. Use a 6'5" teddy bear. You marshmallow up in there. You can't protect nobody. Can't do nothing. Yet they seek me daily and they act like they want to know me. You act like you want to know me as a nation that did righteousness. Somebody that's righteous really cares about God. You understand that? They really care. I really care about not eating pork, not eating shrimp, not eating lobster. I really care about these things. I really, really care. We care so much. I remember one cookout, we thought a brother that showed up was white. We running around, we all of troopers. There ain't no will, no lick about lake. We running around like, sir, is he white? Of course, he knew, all that. So he like, stop, relax. But till we got that answer, we running around from person to person like, you know him? No sweat, sir. Salaki. Sir. We all of troopers in 50s running around the damn cookout in Philly talking about some. No? Oh, so you say he's such and such. My fault. Salaki. Thought we had there was a demon in the congregation. Salaki. That was a demon in the congregation. Yeah. You know what I mean? Read on.
And forsook not the ordinance.
Not the ordinance.
Not the ordinance of their God.
And forsook not the ordinance of their God. Meaning you act like you didn't sin. You act like you didn't sin. You over here, you railing and running your mouth about how a tribe is better than another tribe, and you acting like you ain't fall. If you were so much better, why was you living right next door to the Gadite that sinned? You think the hood is so damn separate. I thought my hood was separate. I live off of 14th. 15th is right here. For years, I thought those was black people, like Negroes. I walked down there one day. This is the Lord showing me to stop being ignorant. Now, of course, I didn't think I was better than them. This is the Lord showing me, like, we's connected. We very much connected. All you hear is Spanish down the block. People coming in and out the house, people that live there, chilling on the porch, patio chairs. I'm like, why have I never heard this before? I never paid attention. It was all, come to find out, all Dominican on that block. Everybody on the block is just Simeonite. And here I am thinking, this is, these all Negroes over here. Everybody on that block Dominican. They sinned, you sinned. So you both in the ghetto. You were so much damn better. You wouldn't be in the damn ghetto. But you in the ghetto. Because you're no better than a Dominican. Now we can all be righteous and perfect and brotherly and love one another and come back and be greater than all of our oppressors. But you will never do that separate. Anybody teaching you or even give an inclination, meaning even giving you a thought that one tribe is better than another, you just shoot that down immediately. That is a poison that tries to spread through Israel. The Lord ain't say we got 12 tribes just so you could go be tribal about it. Ain't nothing, man. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. You got 12 tribes, so you got 12 flavors of women to pick from. That's why you got 12 tribes. You got 12 tribes, so you got 12 brothers. They might cook. This one might cook his food a little bit that way. This tribe might cook a little. The 12 tribes make us the most perfect nation in existence. You understand that? Having 12 tribes makes Israel the most perfect nation. Have you ever met a nation that got 12 different tribes that all eat clean? That can all eat clean. But while they eating clean, make 144,000 different recipes. Brother, please. Please. The Bible don't say you to salt the earth for no reason. He don't say you to salt the earth for no damn reason. He didn't make you so you could be like the white man. The white man, American white man, will go fight with the English white man, will go fight with the Russian white man. Ain't y'all all white? Has anybody ever stopped and thought about that? You having the whole American Revolution. Ain't y'all both the same thing? You got a whole Cold War with Russia, but ain't y'all both white? Civil War. I know we like to think the Civil War was behind slavery. They just had to free us. That was white people doing what white people do best, fighting each other. You was just like collateral. You was there. It was a reason. You understand? You was like a reason. Like, damn, hey Bob, when the last time you shot your gun? I reckon it's been since April. What's today? June 6th? That's too long. What about them boys down south? What they doing? Well, they got more slaves than us. Oh, man. What about that nigger friend of yours? Don't you say he cook good? He damn sure do. What you think about freeing him? I'd free him. I think I got an idea. You was not the reason why those white people went to war in the Civil War. Don't exaggerate your importance to the white man. Please. He showed you his importance when the whole damn pandemic break out in America. And he gave you a little $12 on the back end. Throw you a little something. Pandemic going on since February. It's December. He threw you $12 on the back end. Threw you $600 a week that expired in like June. Don't over exaggerate your importance to him, please. You are not that important that he went through a whole war for little old you. Maybe that's why we were so confused about him loving us. He went to war for us. No. That's not true. You can't end up like the white man fighting each other. The 12 tribes ain't meant to be 12 tribes. Like you got Esau, and then from Esau you got Amalekites and Teman, and that's not us. If the Lord wanted us to be white people, we'd just be white people. You understand? We are the most perfect nation. We're supposed to be the most perfect nation walking the earth. You're supposed to be the epitome of brotherhood. You're supposed to walk by and they smell brotherhood coming off of your body. You understand? It's supposed to amaze people what you would do for your brother because none of the other heathens do it. It should amaze you. It should blow that damn mind. Instead, you want to be like white people. You want to say, man, the brother told me, I'm worried about Judah. I ain't worried about nobody yet. I said, so, let me tell you something. So, let's say there's 12 of you, just 12 of you. You going to worry about Judah. The version of you that's in Simeon going to worry about Simeon. He going to worry, Issachar going to worry about Issachar. He said, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I said, okay, so peep this. You read the scriptures. I bet you have to. You know these names. You read the scriptures. When is the last time in the scriptures that worked? You know, they say it was written in the scriptures of 4 times, wherefore I learned it. So when is the last time that worked? If you know, enlighten me. You're talking to me like I ain't in the truth, so enlighten me. When the last time you seen Issachar only love Issachar, Simeon only loves Simeon, Zebulun only loves Zebulun, Judah and Benjamin only love they only love themselves. And every tribe was able to come up and rise. He said, that's the way it's supposed to be. I said, you can't show me that nowhere. You can't. See, I live a very simple life. You want to live a complicated life with emotions thrown inside of it. That makes your life very complicated. I'm a very simple person. I'm the epitome of YAHANNA, the hustler, Jacob, a man that dwells in tents. I love to chill. You understand? Leave me the hell alone. I love saying that. Leave me alone. Leave me the hell alone. You know why? Because I just want to live a simple life. I just want to follow the law of God. I don't want to throw my emotions in the law of God and now I'm interpreting this my own damn way. I told you about the damn tuna fish law. Oh, sir, but you know, this tuna's supposed to have scales. They say if you put a microscope real close, it's a scale on that thing. I mean, did Abraham have a telescope? He had a microscope? Well, no, sir, but we got that now. Did Abraham have a microscope? No, sir. So that's not that ain't it. That ain't it. That's not it. Don't put your emotions in the law of God and wonder why it don't work. Take me back to Hosea 4:6. Actually, it's like, give me more of Isaiah 58. Nobody's on point. I need you to keep your fingers right there. Anybody should be able to pick up immediately when I say that. They ask of me.
They ask of me the ordinance of justice.
Mm-hmm.
They take delight in approach to God.
Knowing how disturbed you are, you smile when you go pray. Knowing how, like he's really about to answer you because you really think your tribe is just the one. The one. And this is every tribe. It's more prevalent in Judah because it's damn near like they read that King of Kings shall come from Judah, the scepter shall not depart from Judah. That damn near poisons our brain as Judites. It's damn near like, oh, so we better. Like, that is not what I wrote that for. That's not what that's there for. You smile when you approach God, knowing damn well you don't love him. Knowing damn well, how you gonna love God and hate his son? Imagine a stranger walking up to you, man, your kids, bro. But you my dog, though. What? Imagine your oldest son or your chief son saying, man, I want to think my brothers and sisters. You love them. He ain't got no reason to say that. You love all your kids. Man, brother, all of them. I don't care about them, Pop. And maybe because you watch so much TV, you might think that's acceptable. Maybe. But if you a real man, you walk up to him about some, man, listen to this. You saying, you better watch your mouth, boy. Better watch your mouth. Because the Lord has a man spirit. He has a real man spirit. He don't accept something like that. Better watch your mouth. Read on.
Wherefore have we fasted, say they, and thou seest not. Wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and thou takest no knowledge?
Wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and you don't take no knowledge of it? They are sitting here. They do things simply to be seen. I mean, they be like, "Yeah, man, I'm fasting today, man. Fasting today. Yeah, man, it's been like 1 hour and 16 minutes, bro. I'm fasting today, man. Yeah, man." About 12 minutes later, yeah, man, I'm fasting today, man. It's been like an hour and 28 minutes, man. I'm fasting today. You walk in the room. I see this all the time with Muslims. I see this all the time. I used to walk in the room. You bang, bang, bang on the ground, bang, banging your damn head on the ground. Muslim all day, boom, 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 walking in. Oh man, I was just praying, man. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. They like, man, why am I fasting if you don't care about it? Why am I praying to you if you don't care about it? And the Lord, if you the Lord, you asking the question is, why am I showing mercy to you? You such a damn ungrateful bastard. You wondering why I'm not answering all your petty, selfish prayers. And I'm wondering why you still got a lobster in your mouth. I'm worrying about a damn prayer. I'm worrying about why I put the Dominicans right next to you. Y'all exactly the damn same. Y'all just speak different languages. Everything in the scriptures say y'all brothers. Everything in history says y'all brothers. But yet in your twisted mind, you got it twisted in your head that you can somehow hate them and be okay. You can somehow think you're better than them and be okay. But you want me to answer a prayer. That's not how that works. Drop that. I'll turn back to Hosea 4:6.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. From the top. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power.
If I remember correctly, Christ said the law what? The law hinges on what? I gotta know this because this is true. The law hinges, man. All these other laws. And here's where, man, that damn nut that was on cross the line the other day talking about some you don't know some maybe not the other day, maybe this might be old. I was just scrolling through the video. He's talking about some milk. Talking about some, you can't boil the kid. That's recent, right? I don't be looking at the dates. I just scroll through, I just watch the video. She through the mother's milk. And see, you don't know all 613 laws. Niggas say that. It's like brothers say that, and they think they hit you with something that you can't come back from. I counted the laws. I don't follow them, but I counted them laws. There's 613 of them laws. And that's crazy. Because there's 613. That's insane because there's 613. That's crazy because it's like more than 600, but less than 700. That's what's wild. But that same brother that's gonna sit there and tell you he's more than 600 and less than 700, he can't. You worried about how many laws it is? I ain't gotta count none of them. You wanna know why? You wanna know how I understand the whole Bible without ever counting how many laws it is? All he did was type in Google how many laws is in the Bible. Without ever typing in Google how many laws is in the Bible, you know how I follow the Bible better than him? How you follow the Bible better than him? How you know the Bible when he doesn't? By knowing this scripture. The same scripture I'm talking about right now. The law hinges on what? Christ said it. You got it? Give me Matthew 22 and 40. Matthew 22 and 40. Or rather, Matthew 22 and 37. Damn nutcase, man.
The book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 7.
37.
Verse 37. Yahushua said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord, thou shalt love the Most High, thy power, with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first and great commandment.
Somebody who tells you that, I'm from Judah, I'm like that, I'm built like that because I'm from Judah. I'm from Ephraim. I'm like that. Built like that. I'm from Ephraim. I'm built like that. I'm a Gadite. I'm like that. We was hunting them buffalo while y'all was over here eating chicken. We was hunting them buffalo, man. I'm telling you real things that brothers will say. You think I'm lying? Go find a prideful Gadite. Find a prideful Gadite. Everyone, let me say something. You know an old person when they brag about their glory days. Go ask a Gadite. I ain't talking about an old Gadite, but go ask a Gadite and watch it get. We used to hunt them buffalo and that's good. It's good. It's good. But if you use that as a reason to downplay other tribes, it's no good. It's no good. And you run into a person like that, that's because they love their tribe more than they love God. They love being from Judah so much, they hate God for making other tribes. They feel like Judah should just be it. They feel like Gad should just be it. Simeon should just be it. Ephraim should just be it. You don't love the Most High. All your heart, soul, and mind. Everything that's in here and all the love you got should be directed towards the Most High. When you do that, you would never separate yourself from a creation he told you to love. You would love what he loved and hate what he hates like David did. Read on.
And the second is like unto it. Mm-hmm. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
I mean, damn, that's the same thing I just said. Read on.
On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Mm-hmm. On these two commandments hang all the law and all the prophets. That's the answer to the question I just asked. Yeah. Why the hell I need to know 630? Now, I'm not saying be ignorant about the Bible. Don't be ignorant. You should know things like, yes, I can eat a cheeseburger. Are you slow? I can have a damn cheeseburger. I can do that. You understand? I can cut my hair down. I just can't get a shape up. I can do that. You understand that? I can have some brothers try to teach you that you can't have you can't have women from a different tribe. That's brutal. That's brutal. That's a brutal one right there. They trying to limit you. They trying to put a muzzle on you. I can do whatever the law says I can do. But without knowing, able to recite 613 laws off the top of my head, how you know you following the law? Because I love the Most High with all my heart. Meaning, in my mind, I love the Most High so much, I'm going to do whatever he requires of me. I love my brother so much. I love him like I love myself. When I wake up in the mirror and smile and brush my teeth and wash my face, I go, yeah, that's the man right there. That's as much as I love my brother. You understand? That's how much I love my brother. I love him the same way you love yourself when you fresh. You from the ghetto, so this is me type fresh. You got the Timbos on. You got them fresh. Let me see. What's 2020? I wear old jeans. Levi's. You got the Levi's on. You see what I'm saying? You got a nice little button up. Some brothers wear button ups. You got the nice little button up. You got the fresh watch on. You sprayed the little nice thing on it. Your beard ain't shaped. It's trimmed. So it's nice and rough and it's fluffy, but it's tamed. But it's tamed. Your braids fresh or you whatever you get all fresh. You feeling like the man. You walking around like this. The slow hard stomp. The slow hard stomp. Like, yeah, I'm finna go out. Yeah. You gotta love your brother the same way you love yourself when you look like that. That's how I know That's how I know a cheeseburger. If I couldn't eat a cheeseburger, that wouldn't stop me from following God. Are you insane? A man who's worried about a cheeseburger is somebody who would stop following God if he said he couldn't have a cheeseburger, or if he said he could. A small decision like a cheeseburger would stop a man like that from following God. I had a brother call me one time and ask me about the tuna fish. Never heard from him again. Tuna fish, huh? A damn fish. Like, some sister was ingenious at a damn cookout and cut up chicken breast, shredded it in a shredder. So it was like tuna and put it in macaroni. Like, when you really want something, but you gonna follow God more than you want, you will find a way, to make it work. I'll make it work. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers don't want their hair braided. Look at me. Like, I got sick of it. I cut that thing off. I just ain't shape it up. You understand? When you really want to follow God, he come first. Period. There ain't nothing around it. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no circumstance. Like, give me what is this? Go back to Hosea 4 and 6 while I pull this. Go back to Hosea 4 and 6. Or rather, give me Jeremiah 17 and 4. Hosea 17 and 4. I mean, Jeremiah 17 and 4.
The book of Jeremiah 17, the book of Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not.
Read it from the top, Jeremiah 17 and 4.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not.
Give me another bottle. That one right there, Uncle Sean. Throw out. Give me that one right there. Shall cause you to discontinue from non-heritage. I shall cause you to not even know you an Israelite no more. To not even know that those, we call them Poppy in the hood. Those Dominicans, those Simeonites, those Ephraimites, some Puerto Ricans, those are your blood brothers. Those are your blood brothers. You understand? You are literally related. I shall cause you to forget that. And in place of that, you're going to put hatred in your heart. Where you used to love your brother at, that's how much you love your master, the white man, at. That's how much you love him. You understand? You love him that damn much. That damn much. That's how much you love him. The same way you used to love him back in how Moses trusted Joshua. Moses was a Levite. Joshua was an Ephraimite. Moses ain't say, oh, you ain't Levi. You can't do it how I did it. Moses looked at Joshua for the man he was, as an Israelite man, the priest he was, the leader he was, and said, surely you can do this job. Like, you know how much the white man had to stain you for you to come from racism and jump into tribalism? You are the victim of racism. And just like a typical victim, you jumped into being the, what's the word? Opposite of victim. What's the opposite of victim? It's losing me. It's losing me. I don't. No, the opposite of victim. When you make somebody the victim, you're the. God damn. Perpetrator, predator, whatever. You're the damn perpetrator. Now you're the person committing the crime. You're committing the crime. You crying. Oh, they racist. I can't believe racism is happening in this country in 2020. And I gotta see everybody down camera. I can't believe it's still happening. And racism. Just for you to find out you are Israelite and jump into tribalism. The hell is wrong with you? You crying because somebody racist towards you. Now here go you being stupid, jumping into tribalism. Somebody done preyed on you so damn much, you turned into a predator. And now you trying to oppress the very people that the book that you reading is saying save. You sound like a damn Muslim. You ain't no better than a damn Muslim reading the Bible and picking at it. A Christian reading the Bible and picking the parts you want from it. Damn disgusting, man. Give me Ecclesiastes 17 and 11.
Seven and 11, sir.
17. Ecclesiasticus 17 and 11.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 17, verse 11. I can got it. Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for a heritage, for an heritage.
That's the end of the verse?
Come.
It's like
17, 11, sir.
Yeah, start from 10.
Come. And the elect shall praise his holy name. Besides this, you start from 9, sir.
No, read on.
Come. Start from 10. And the elect shall praise his holy name. Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage.
You had knowledge in the law of life for a heritage. Everything about you was relating to how to love one another. And you then perverted it and turned it into love for your oppressor. You know, something just came out with Black Lives Matter. Y'all know of course, they pushed everybody. Vote for Joe Biden and vote for Kamala. Go do it. Go to die. If you don't do it, you're dead. If you don't do it, he's going to tear down. The orange man's going to tear down America. As if, whoever gets in, because somebody had helped you before they got in office. I'm drawing a blank, obviously. But maybe they had some evidence of somebody anywhere in any county or state that ever helped Black people who got in office. Please tell me. Could you please tell me? Tell me who? Because from what I see, all the ghettos across America look the same. And you know what happens when they do fix a ghetto? They turn it into a suburbia where you no longer live. Because you can't afford it. And if you can afford it, them background checks is rigorous. Them background checks you got enough, and they'll make sure of it. They'll be like, well, everything checks out here, Raheem. But rent is $1,700. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. What's wrong with his details to the feds? We'll get back to you. They make sure to run you through as soon as they find a parking ticket. Raheem, your background came up, and you have some unresolved matters of law. We cannot rent out to you at this time. Adunya?
Picking up what you're saying. The background check, the credit check, the credit score got to be over at least 680, 700. That's everything that, if you got all those, you doing well as a Black man or Black woman. If you can pass off all
And then you know what's going to happen next? They're going to call the cops on you. About once every 2 weeks until the cops show up and finally find something you doing. And then now, owner of the apartment's like, look, we really wish it didn't have to be like this, but you're going to have to go. We can't have you here like this. Those are people you love. Those people. The people that kick you out the ghetto, and then if you find a way to stay after they fix the ghetto, who call the cops on you till the cops get you put out the damn ghetto? Or until you so fed up with feeling like a damn criminal when you're not, you get up and leave. And you move to a damn ghetto somewhere else. Done you?
The same thing just happened to Brandon Marshall, YSU.
What happened to him?
He tried to move in. He tried to move into a new place. He's a personality on TV now instead of being.
I'm familiar. Come on.
He tried to move into a house that he just recently, or apartment or something, one of such. He tried to move in, and they called the cops on him the day he was trying to move into the place. Kind of look it up when you get a chance. Kind of video and everything. He out there trying to plead his case. I just paid and I'm moving in just the day my move-in day. They don't care nothing about that, man. Get out of here. You black.
All right, you can't be black and live where you want to live at. That's not how that works. Because you had a law of life. It gave you life and it gave you heritage. It gave you something to look forward to. Now you hate the hood. You hate the ghetto. You hate the people that live here because all they put on TV is, white people living better than you. White people living better. They don't, according to the media, they not suffering from COVID like how you suffering from COVID. So now you just feel like it's just bad to be black. Being black is just bad. It's just something I won't be associated with. All your favorite TV personalities marry white women. Like, please. And what kills me is how they speak out against black Israel. This is horrible. I don't think they should have did it and try to sound all astute and they shouldn't have did this. Like that Shannon one. What's his name? Shannon Sharp. And I like the brother. I'm not gonna hold you. I like him sometimes because of the way he be getting that old boy. It's funny to me. But then when he try to get serious, all I think of is white wife. You can't be serious and you married to the enemy. Like, how serious you want me to take you? How serious? Gee, I'm down for y'all, man. I'm one West to the death. I'm gonna just head on over to that other class right quick though, and huh? No, you're not. I'm gonna blow them down. I'm blood my 5-star general, man. Where you going? I'm gonna learn my Crip terminology. What? Make no damn sense. You know how much sense it don't make? I ran as a proud Democrat, but I'm finna rule like an American. What? It don't make no damn sense, but these are the people we love. We love these people. We had a heritage. You know what our heritage said? No matter how far across the earth you are from one another, Israel will always be family. Always. A language can't separate us. Give me Acts chapter 2. Acts chapter 2. Yeah, I think 21, 2 and 21. Not 2 and 21, 2 and 1. Oh, wait, I'm saying. Two and 5. Start at 2 and 5. This is the day of Pentecost. This is the day of Pentecost. Read on.
It's the book of Acts, chapter 2, verse 5, sir?
Yeah, verse 5.
Verse 5. And there will be dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men out of every nation under heaven.
Devout men out of every nation under heaven. This is the day of Pentecost. Everybody was coming around from all these different nations. Of course, these were all Israelites. We were scattered throughout the whole earth, speaking mad different languages. And we all coming together. And as we're speaking to each other, we're understanding each other. And we don't know how we're understanding each other. That's like going to Mexico and talking to somebody, and all of a sudden you speaking perfect Spanish. And they speaking perfect English. Going to Haiti, you speaking perfect French all of a sudden, or perfect Creole. Out of the blue. And they start speaking perfect English, and y'all understand each other. Read.
Now this was a noise. Now when this was noise abroad, the multitude came together and were confounded, because that every man heard them speak in his own language. And they were all amazed and marveled, saying one to another, Behold, are not all these which speak Galileans?
Ain't all y'all Judites? Ain't all y'all from North, ain't y'all? Ain't all y'all over there? Y'all all from what's that town over there? Oh man. I be forgetting. I be looking up these little towns and stuff. You from Puerto Rico, ain't you? Ain't you from Puerto Rico? Get read on.
And how hear we every man in our own language, wherein we were born, Parthians and Medes and Elamites.
Now they just about to run down all the language, like all the language they speak the language of Parthia, the language of Pamphylia, the language of Medes, the language of the Elamites. They running down all the different languages, all the areas they from, the different languages, and they're hearing each other in those languages. And they were amazed and they counted it a blessing. They counted it a blessing that Israel could come to Nabiah. You gotta stand up, Hop. They counted it a blessing that Israel could come together and understand one another. And here you are in 2020, everybody speak English, and you trying to say Judah is better because Christ came from Judah. Well, Christ did something you didn't do, you damn weed head. Christ did something you didn't do. Christ was perfect. You so concerned with Christ coming from this tribe. Christ came from this tribe. Christ did something else. He wasn't just from the same tribe as you. Christ also walked perfect. You understand? He also walked perfect. You don't see who's the northern king. You don't see Ephraimite saying, "Man, he was the king of the north. He was the kings of the northern kingdom. I think we should be king, man." It's ridiculous. We had full blown war, and you want to argue who's the better rebel, who's the better revolutionary. We had full blown war. How about you get on the same side first? Try that. We go to jail and we still becoming Muslims in 2020. Get on the same damn side first. What was I was saying that thing with Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter begging for a sit down with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris because they done petitioned every black person in the world to vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Here it is, 32 days after he got elected. And now Black Lives Matter, I wish I could say it on, like the dogs they are crying on Instagram. It's been 32 days and we still haven't gotten a response. You ain't finna get a response. Why was you telling people to vote for them anyway? Did Obama have a sit down with you? No. Did the governors you got elected in various states, did they have a sit down with you? No. And this was Black Lives Matter official Instagram page. All those lesbians is mad. They mad. They thought that if we put Kamala in office, surely she'll convince Joe to have a sit down with us. And Joe was a big reason. But here's the kicker: Joe was the real reason behind this whole gay movement that we think started with Obama. It was Joe Biden, and he don't even care. That was for white gay people. I got a shocker for y'all. That was for them. You understand? White gay people were begging to get married. Like black gay people were still like, I don't want to tell nobody. Cause you was getting beat up still. You was coming around, but that cousin who just came home from jail was probably gonna lay hands on you. Honestly, I'm talking like honestly. In 2018, 2014, 2012, that cousin that came home, you came to the Thanksgiving table talking about this my boy, you a man talking about something, this is my boyfriend Eric. Your cousin that just came home probably finna flip the damn turkey over. What Joe Biden did was really for like white gay people. And the proof in the pudding is that Black Lives Matter can't even get a sit down with them. Can't get a sit down. They just released the damn audio, Joe Biden saying, look, only word that matters is what the president say. I'm the president. Only thing that matters is what I say. And it was a black person asking him, my people, me and my community, we feel like you haven't done enough since the days. Because somebody tell you, let me tell you something. They tell black people, we're going to do all this for you when we get in office. And black people, as soon as you get in office, all right, we put you there. It's time to roll, baby. Let's go. No. And he like, well, we put you in office. We feel like we thought this was gonna happen fast. We're gonna do something for us. He said, look, man, it don't matter what none of y'all say. It only matter what I say. That's what Joe Biden said. These are the people we put our trust in. All the love you should be given to the tribes of Israel, you worried about this cat. You worried about him. You was petitioning to get this bastard in office. Now he in office, and he telling your reporters, look, bruh, shut up. Chill. It's Big Biden. I'm the president now. It's me. What I say, he said this. He said, when I say something, I mean it. I said, well, damn, y'all done put Debo in office. Obviously, he not going for it. He told you straight up. I.S.U.P.K told you what he said straight up. I'm gonna run like a Democrat, but I'm finna rule like a hardcore American. You thought you was getting something different from Trump. No, brother. Trump laid the foundation for presidents to be honest now. And good Lord, was that man honest to that reporter? Like, if I had the audio and I could hook it up, I would play it for y'all about how aggressive he was towards that black reporter. And I'm shocked that his 75 senile, whatever old he is, had the strength to muster that up. Like, that was his daily strength. That was all the strength he had for the whole day, but he made sure to direct that hatred towards the black community. Look, I said what I said. He's not talking about I said I was going to help you. He said, didn't I tell you I was going to rule like an American? Stop this. We get it. You want things. Black people want things. But don't you understand we use you by now? Yeah. All we want is to get in office. That's it. That's it. We just want to be in office. We don't care. What you want? Better schools? Don't care. That's what I'm going to tell you if it'll get me in office. We will definitely stop the murders in Chicago. We will definitely bring better schools. Put me in office. Look, stop. Stop asking for stuff. Stop asking. Joe Biden couldn't care. When we came together on Pentecost, that true heritage was right there. No matter where we came from, we knew we had to love each other. Speaking all different types of languages. Lord knows we came up in different cultures. You coming up in an Italian band, this cat eating pizza and ravioli every damn day. This cat over here in the Mediterranean, he over here eating matzo balls and falafels, and this cat over here living in Judea, so we eat fried chicken, and came together and still knew we the ones had to love each other. We knew that the oppressor wasn't finna love us. Here you are in 2020, your brother lived right next door to you. But you concerned with Biden. You concerned with who the chief tribe is. Be glad you were Israelite. Like, be glad you ain't white and your race not finna get wiped off the damn planet. Be glad that at the end of all this, you come out on top. If you could do it right. Like, damn, you cannot be concerned about things like that. You just can't. You cannot. I promise you can't. And it's not what it is. It's not what it's disgusting. To treat a brother the way that we treat the Hispanics, or if you're Hispanic, to treat a black person as like you hate him or something, or that he's less than you because he don't speak that language. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. Drop this. Give me Ezekiel 34:8. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Test. Let me see that. One second. Y'all about to learn how to troubleshoot these bad boys right here. You sure you ain't give me the ones that was used already on mistake? This ain't never happened before with new batteries. They turn it off in the middle of the thing like that. These is dead. You might have gave me the wrong batteries, brother. One second online. 1 second. Let me get this audio straightened out. I'll make sure y'all sending in y'all camp fund too. Check. Check that mic for me out.
Yo.
Louder.
Yo.
Nah, it's not on. Let me see. Check. I'll turn the volume up. Check. Check. All right, that's good. All right, we good. We straight. 2 and 11. We are. But that's not right now. I asked for that. Then I asked for Acts. So give me Acts 2 and 11.
Acts chapter 2, verse 11. 11 got it. Cretes and Arabians. We do hear them speak in our tongues the wonderful works of God.
The wonderful works of God. Read on.
And they were all amazed and were in doubt, saying one to another, what means this?
They was amazed that they was all able to hear one each other, or they was all able to hear each other and hear one another by the grace and mercy of the Most High, by the miracle of the Most High. Read on.
Other mocking said, these men are full of new wine.
When you love your brother so damn much, people should doubt you. You understand? They should doubt you. You know how you know you one west to the damn call? Your woman should be saying, why you spend all that damn time? You're always in class. You're always at camp. You're always with the brothers. You don't be with the brothers. You be with that mate from Facebook. I mean, that's when you know you done made it. You know you there. You in the right place. You in the right place. Promise you, you're in the right place. When people mock you saying, man, they full of new wine. Look how happy they are together. It ain't possible to be that happy because you see somebody. Man, you know that you're in the right place then. Drop that. Now give me Ezekiel 34:8. People do not want to see blacks and Hispanics come together. I keep telling you, whatever the world don't want, you need to question. Question it. The world don't want Christ to come back. Well, damn, why don't you? It says Christ was the Prince of Peace. Why don't you want the Prince of Peace to come back? I mean, no damn sense. All white people talk about is peace. Global warming. Stop the wars. The vegans don't hurt the animals. Everybody wants some damn peace. Peace this and peace that. Oh, damn. Since nobody on earth can agree on what the proper peace is, why don't you want the Prince of Peace to come back? Because you know what happens when the Prince of Peace comes back? Black people are shown to be the ones who bring peace. And that can't fit around your oppressor's mind. How could this thing that I've enslaved for 500 years be the bringer of peace? That is not possible. It's not possible for him to bring, he's going to bring peace. Him. This cat I got working at McDonald's. He's going to bring peace. Please. Please. Christ is going to do what? Well, you know, your head's going to roll when he come back. Why would you want somebody like to come back? Why would you want, when he come back, he's going to chop your head off? Of course he doesn't want Christ to come back. Of course. It's logical. That's only logical that you don't want him to come back. But whatever he doesn't want, you should examine, and you should probably want that. You need Christ to come back. Need it. Absolutely need Christ to come back and set the world right. You need it like you need water. You need it more than you need water. The Lord said, man shall not live by bread alone. You need Christ more than you need food. Give me Ezekiel 34:8.
Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 8.
And when you get Christ, you get brotherhood. That's the thing about being in Christ. You'll get brotherhood. You won't hate the Hispanic that live right next damn door to you. You won't hate them. I tell a corner store every damn time I walk in there. Man, stop selling this damn pork. Why you keep selling this damn pork? Oh, people eat it. I said that's not a good reason, bro. There ain't no damn reason. People eat it, so I sell it. People murder, so I sell guns. That don't make no damn sense. You know what that is? You know what that is talking? That's the white man talking. Well, it's going to happen anyway, so I might as well capitalize off it. No. People going to sin anyway, so I might as well sell the cigarettes. No. It's not true. If there's no access to cigarettes, who's smoking? Nobody want to think of that side. Yeah. If there's no access to pork, who's eating pork? The swine, you be like, look, swine is for eating the garbage on the farm. If I even see a pig hanging up on a meat rack, I'm coming over there to scrutinize you because that should be in the trash. If it's dead, it's garbage. If a pig is dead, it is trash. Leave it for the vultures. Christ brings brotherhood. Christ stops sin. He makes you love people regardless of what language they speak. Regardless of if you're in the ghetto and they're in the barrios. Because they live in Ironbound and you live in Southwood. You live in Southwood. They live in Ironbound. You think they got it so much damn better than you. Read.
Concert. As I live, saith the Most High, surely because of my flock became a prey, and my flock became meat to every beast of the field, because there was no shepherd, neither did my shepherd search for my flock.
There was no shepherd. And the shepherds that was, there was no real shepherd there. There wasn't no real, before the I.S.U.P.K, there was no real shepherds around. And then the ones that was there wasn't feeding the flock. All these damn Christian pastors that have been here for all these years. Like, do you understand? Understand something. You've tried everything except loving just your own people. I hate to break it to black people, but you tried only loving black people. You know that? You know that. You tried only loving black people. Every tribe has tried only loving their own. You never heard of the Haitian Dominican problems? It's damn near a war over there. It's damn near a war. The islands is literally one island. Literally, one little island split in half. Cross the line. Who was coming to which side? It was a natural disaster, and I think the Dominicans was going over to Haiti side. And as they would cross the line that divided Haiti and Dominican Republic, they would kill them. It may be vice versa, but that was definitely happening. Whichever one was crossing, the other one was killing them. Because it was something was happening over there to where one of them had to flee. You know what I'm talking about, right? What was it? It was like a hurricane or
So there was a hurricane, like you got more Haiti going
to the Dominican Republic, and it was killing them. It was killing the Haitians. Yeah, it was hanging them in time, acting like who? Acting like the damn white man. It's impossible for you to not, like, if you don't love your brother, you're going to act like the white man. You understand that? There's no, like, people can't stand this, but as a man, you come to love and appreciate this. Life is one of two extremes. Either you with it or you not. That's it. People hate that because people like there's no real men in the earth other than I.S.U.P.K. So people like to do something called fence sitting. They don't like to take sides because they don't know which is right. A man stands on what the hell he believes in. Life is made of two extremes in reality. They like to tell, it's the same problem with the genders. They try to tell you there's 34 genders. No, it's not. There's 2 genders and there's 32 illnesses. There's 32 mental illnesses, but there's only 2 genders. They try to tell you that. Life is one of 2 extremes. Either you a man or you a woman. You can't be a man trapped in a woman's body. You're not a woman trapped in a man's body. You can't cut it off and say, well, I just want a vagina down here, but I want an Adam's apple up here. You can't do that. You can't say, well, I want breasts here, but I want to keep my rod down there. There's one of 2 extremes you choose in life. You cannot fence sit. The Bible hates lukewarm people. Christ hates lukewarm. Like Christ would honor you more. Like if you're gonna sin, don't be masking it behind the truth. Don't mask it behind, I just want to save my people. I want to save my tribe. Like you're gonna do that, just go do that all the way out there. All the way out there. Don't come fence sit and act like you with it and you ain't with it. You understand? Don't do that. You're gonna come into the truth, fall into it. Ain't no, don't grasp, ain't no support beams or grab, just fall. Fall dead, just keep falling into it. Fall. Free fall in it. The buyer.
I have a question concerning what you're saying, sir. Like at the slave, right? For some reason, I don't know how this became about that. Some of the called white people from my slave or customers, whatever, linked to my Facebook page, and they all coming to me tomorrow. Oh, I see your picture, man. You look rugged and this, that, and that, third. And I'm like, that was not supposed you. I mean, I didn't say that to them. I'm saying that to myself. Like, that was not supposed to be, you was not supposed to be seeing that shit. Not that I'm ashamed of who I am, but I just like to keep.
Well, why can't they say it then? Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand. You don't gotta Christ everywhere you go. It's time and place for things, right? Go to work, you go to work, get $1. I'm leaving. If you ask me, I won't deny it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't come here shield out, shield, shalom. When I walk, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a time and a place for everything. I understand that, but why can't they know?
This is what I'm saying, sir. It's like I'm not trying to hide who I am or whatever, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to display it for, you know what I'm saying?
So what's your question?
My question is like, am I to what you were saying, like, am I
fence sitting?
Sir, like
it's fence sitting if you're ashamed or afraid of someone finding out. Meaning, if you don't go there broadcasting it, I understand. Neither do I at a slave. I don't go there broadcasting it, right? Now somebody asked me, like I've seen fake Israelites at my slave. And then I've seen them fake Israelites at what they like to call camp. They like to call it camp. The Bible group that be on the corner. It'd be like two of them in cargo shorts and tall cans with Arizona, camp. Like that. And I've seen them. They work with me, and then I'll see them out there. Oh, I seen your shield. I seen your shield. Musa Christ. See, I just be in my own world. So Musa Christ. Musa. He saw my. He been saw my shield. He didn't say nothing. He said something because he heard me playing Commander General YAHANNA. I just don't care. So every sleeve is different. My sleeve is so free where I could just play that out loud. Okay. You understand? Because nobody's really paying attention to each other. We all got completely different tasks, and it's a free-flowing thing. Walk outside and everything. It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. So I just played it out loud. I'm like, oh, what's up, guys? What's up? Talking to me, said something. So I asked him, I'm like, so you at a camp or something like that? And broke it down like that. You don't care, right? I went there for $1 and I wore my shield whenever I just felt like it. I put the chain on, I felt like whatever, I wore it. Right? I don't wear zits. So chain was the only way he can know. Managing a Honda plane is the only way he knew. When I'm there, I don't say nothing to nobody. I ain't got no reason to, unless I'm trying to talk to a shorty or something like that. I ain't got nothing to say to none. It's not fence sitting because I don't sit there and explain myself to people that I don't need to explain myself to. However, if you are afraid or ashamed of somebody finding out, or afraid you're gonna lose your job if somebody find out, no. And I know you personally is not fence sitting because your biggest bosses already know, don't they? Yeah.
To the funeral.
So it's not. That's what I'm saying. They already know you're not fence sitting. You just minding your business and wonder why everybody is searching for you on Facebook. That's what you're doing. Because the Lord knows how they found you. Is your name in Hebrew on Facebook? Good night. How did they find you? That's some real detective work. So that's not fence sitting. That's wondering why the hell you in my business. That ain't fence sitting. Because you don't care. You're the biggest boss that's there knows. So anybody else that find out is irrelevant. You understand? It's irrelevant. Fence sitting is more like not taking a job because you're afraid they're gonna find out you're an Israelite. You understand? You're really ashamed of being an Israelite. You know you should be in the truth. But if somebody found out, you couldn't take the backlash that came with it. This ain't popular. Everybody might know about us, but this is not something popular to actually be in. You understand? To be a part of. I'm not talking about being a fake one on the corner and tall cans, the shorts in Arizona. I'm not talking about that. To be for real, I'm at this argument earlier, to be for real about building the government of tomorrow. It's not popular. This is not popular what we do. It's popular to imitate what we do, but coming in here, doing this is not popular. It's not at all. So if you are afraid somebody gonna find out and that stops you from coming to the I.S.U.P.K, or you ashamed of it, or you just some type of fear that's either stopping you from coming in, or like when I told brothers that be like, you can't have camp in my city. That's crazy here, man. We're coming. You know we're coming. I can't tell you how many brothers I've met, and brothers like, hey, ain't no camp in my city, man. Watch y'all up in New York, man. That's cool, but there's no camp in your city. That means you're gonna be the camp leader. Oh, I don't know if I do like y'all, man. No swear you never go get it. I don't do that Camp Margie, man. Camp, it's so bad here, man. All right, we coming to your city, whether you camp leader or not. We coming to your city. You know what I'm saying? Whether you hang around long enough for that or not, we gonna be there. That's a brother who's fencing. Somebody tell you can't have camp in my city, or they're afraid someone with their job, or they don't want to tell they rib. That's a big one. That's a big one. Let me tell you, Rabbi I.S.U.P.K. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Tell you in I.S.U.P.K. I dare you. I have a whole new level of respect for you. I dare you. Do it. Do it. Watch the demons jump the hell out the left, right, and middle. You ain't even know she had all these damn demons. You like, what the hell? You confused. She had this the whole damn time? The whole damn time. 17 demons just jump off the left, the right, the middle, the top, the bottom. And you confused. That's the big one, too. That's the big one. That's how you know you fence in. Are you good, Doc? Yeah, man. Man. Well, how'd she take the truth? You know, she kind of take it. Brothers are telling me something like that. I'm like, you probably ain't even tell her. You right. All you just see you going and all that. And you going through it because she ain't conforming to what you want her to be. But you afraid to even tell her what the hell you are. You afraid to stand on. You afraid to stand on your damn heritage. Why would a woman listen to you? Why would she listen to you? That's fencing. Somebody being nosy in your damn business as slave. It's like, mind your business, please. You know what I'm saying? Mind your business. That's not fencing. That's not. All right? God, like that is not fencing. Somebody take me back to where I was in Ezekiel. Neither shall the shepherds feed themselves. Oh, wait, no. There was no shepherd because there was no shepherd.
You finish what you said?
No, start in the middle. There was no shepherd.
Because there was no shepherd, neither did my shepherds search for my flock, but the shepherds feed themselves. Slack it. But the shepherds fed themselves and fed not my flock. Therefore, O ye shepherds, hear the word of the Most High.
The shepherds fed themselves and fed not my flock. Do you know why you hate the Hispanics in your neighborhood? The entire time where your pastor should have been teaching you about real brotherly love, you know why he could never teach you anything about that? Because you're selling crack. And while you're selling crack, instead of telling you to stop, you pushing it, Poppy cooking it, and he buying it from the CIA.
God.
And the pastor who's supposed to be protecting you and the brother that's cooking it, protecting your soul, like, stop, brother, it's going to destroy you. He's eating off of it because he says they're going to commit the crime anyway, so just tithe it. You know. Tithe it. Tithe it. I mean, you'll be all right if you just tithe it, right? Tithe it. Give me 10%. What you make? What you make off that? Man, sorry, I ain't gonna lose past. I think I'm trying to stop, man. I mean, I made 25 grand this month. Brother, the Lord is telling me something. And it is not stop. Says you. There you go. He's giving me an inside source. The feds are coming. Switch your supplier. That's the pastor. That's the pastor right there. The pastor will tell you when the feds on you, he'll tell you, look, I came to the church for you. I think he's snitching on you. You might want to change your supply. You might want to. Because he need that 10% to keep rolling. Keep rolling. And on top of 10%, you co-sign a drug dealer. You co-sign him. You help him do what he do. You know the pastor getting a little bit on the back end too. Look, pastor, I just want to make sure you all right. So just take this $5 grand, man. I just want to make sure you all right because you've been helping my soul. And the whole time, the pastor ain't been doing nothing for his soul. He been pacifying his garbage. The same thing that the Lord said not to do, because the Lord told us to do what? If you paying attention, why don't we pacify his garbage? The Lord told us to cry aloud and spare not. We don't sit there and you getting butter like that. Yeah, just give me 10% a month, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's hard out here. We understand, man. God kill a couple brothers to save a couple brothers. We understand, man. See, the brothers you killing, they won't come to church anyway. So, you know, Lord, the Lord will look after them in the afterlife. You just make sure that you look after me in this life. They fed themselves. It wasn't telling him if you push crack, somebody about to. You will get shot in your head if you push crack. You understand that? You know they just shot somebody 25 times in the face off Avon Avenue. You will get shot in your face if you push crack. You will. I promise you will. Eventually. Oh, you're going to be a Freeway Rick Ross and you're going to cut a little deal. And maybe a supplier is the CIA. So maybe you're not even worried about going to jail because the people who run the jail is supplying you. Yeah. Do you know how many pounds, for real, how many tons of drugs get seized every year and go missing from evidence? Missing. There's literally no way to make the paperwork up to say we lost 2 tons of coke. It's impossible. You not finna tell me as somebody that's in law enforcement, if I'm a law enforcement official, I'm a high-ranking officer, chief, whatever, and you give me a report saying we lost 2 tons of coke. It grew legs and walked out. Did it just poof out? Okay. They're all in on it. You understand? Okay. They pushed the lowest man pushed that paperwork on up, and everybody just signed off on it. Somebody don't sign up on it, they get him out the way.
Gotta go.
You gotta go. He ain't with it. Gotta go. Okay. And he like law enforcement too damn much, so he'll open his mouth. Okay. He just take the transfer. And the whole time this going on, your pastor know you finna get shot in your head, but he gonna take that 10% till you die. You know why? He see little James right there. That's your little brother right there. He knows as soon as you get shot in the head, he ain't gonna stop to kill them niggas that shot you in your head. So he know eventually Lil James gonna get in the streets, and Lil James is gonna replace the revenue you was bringing in. They fed themselves. They didn't feed the flock. The pastor could have stopped Poppy from cooking up in the damn kitchen. He could have stopped you from pushing crack and pushing drugs on the corner. He could have stopped you. You think I'm lying? Why do drug dealers celebrate Christmas? The church pushes Christmas. Why do mothers give that to their children? Because Christianity says that's Christ-like. That's for Christ. The pastor could stop all of that by saying none of this is lawful. He said no. Because if I make them celebrate Christmas and New Year's, soon as January, February rent come and they short, I'm going to tell them, just give me the money you do got to me. I'm going to pray for you. You ain't got the money for your light bill. What happened? Well, so you know that Christmas you was telling us to celebrate? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I bought my son a new Xbox and bought my other son a PlayStation and bought them both bikes and, you know, and my other son, he needed some money for some weed. He said, it's the last time. Just let you know, he passed. He says the last time. And I just don't got enough for the light bill. Well, sister, how much is it? It's $600. How much you got? $250. Give it to me. Give it to you. I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for, take this holy water in exchange for the $250. Dash that over your mailbox. And a check will come to you soon. She's going to die broke. She finna die broke. The pastor could have stopped all this, and he did not. Nobody.
This is when I knew that I.S.U.P.K is where I wanted it to be. My late rate passed, and I.S.U.P.K didn't know whether we had the money for the funeral or not, or whatever the case may be. But Commander General YAHANNA was like, what do you got? Whatever you got, we got this in it. We're gonna put this in it. It's not like they were saying like you know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever you got, we put in this. This is not like the Christian church. The Christian church don't want to know what you got. handle this. This is your situation. Handle it. But instead, he was like, we got this. Whatever you got, we will finish it off.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn. This is where I want to be at.
That's how that's how the pastor should have worked. See, Commander General YAHANNA do what the black community should have been doing. Why the hell you collect the money from people talking about it's for the Lord's treasury and you won't use it for the Lord's people? God don't love your damn pastor. God don't love him. God can't stand him. God want him out the way. That's why he took you from the church. God can't stand your damn pastor. Your pastor don't do nothing for a damn soul. Don't do nothing for nobody and wonders why at the end of the day, the people of the church will hate him. They eventually will hate him. You say you left the church? Well, damn, why ain't you never doing nothing for me? Why it seem like I come here and I don't actually learn the knowledge of God? I come here, I leave, and I might be smiling. I might feel happy. Maybe I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. But in reality, the only thing that's happened is a demon lighted down on you. That's all that happened when you go to church. Pressure you in church watching this. Pressure your pastors. Please. Talk about the Black and Hispanic unity. And then ask them why they ain't do it before. Ask him why he told you to vote when y'all came supposed to be Christ, ain't it? And then he told you vote for somebody. Now it's coming out. Vote for somebody that is spitting in your face. Of course, they just waited till after the election to leak it. Because if you imagine realizing you got a choice between death by an AR-15 or death by an AK. Which one you gonna choose? Neither, because you like to live, don't you?
God.
So you ain't finna vote. You ain't finna vote. Please. When the pastors start doing something noteworthy, the I.S.U.P.K will cover it. Promise you we will. You know why we will never cover it though? Even though I just said because they'll never do it. There's never nothing to cover about a pastor. Never. Only time there's something to cover about a pastor is when he lead a church and come to I.S.U.P.K. When that pastor handed over the keys to his church to the brothers down there in Houston, we covered it. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, well, look, I'm listening to y'all and I have no clue what the hell I'm doing no more. Obviously, I'm not a man of God. This is yours. This is the key. This is yours. And gave it over. Signed the deed over, all that. We got it on camera, all that. Give me the church. Give it to me. Because if you did a good enough job, why am I sitting here still telling? The whole poppy seed epidemic started in what? The 80s? 70s? The opioid era. What was the opioid? When the opioid era start?
Oh man, that's Harlem. That's early Harlem, like 1920s,
Because the Chinese was cooking up that opiate over there. Yeah, the Chinese was cooking up them that damn. Yeah,
you had the British war. I forget what it's called. That was when they went to China. It was so that opium go way back. If you answer your question,
if you really go right, if you really go, opioid go back. People like to skip over how the Chinese came over here and they couldn't get no job, so they did what every person does when there's no money for you in an economy. I'm finna get money underground. They like to tell you that you're so bad and horrible. You know why? The Chinese came over here and said, well, if you gonna give us no jobs, we finna sell opioids to everybody that's in your country. They say, damn it, give them the dry cleaners. Give them the damn dry cleaners. The Chinese came over here and said, well, if you ain't gonna give us a job, we finna set up gambling like nobody's ever done before. And then we're gonna graduate the crime. They organized crime. We're gonna seep into your police force. We're gonna seep into your politics. Damn it, give them a piece of shops. Give them a damn piece of shops. The Africans said, well, look, if you ain't gonna give us, if you're gonna give us what we need, they're gonna come in the black communities and commit crimes. We're gonna come around here and just commit crimes. We're gonna come over here and be unruly. Give them the 99-cent stores. Give them the 99-cent stores. One second. Now guess what they tell you? That all this time you've been selling crack, selling weed. We said, well, if you ain't gonna give us a store, we gonna sell crack and we gonna sell weed and if you do that, we finna kill you. And we thought it was gonna work. We thought Chinese did it, Italians did it, Germans did it. Yeah. We did it and we caught bullets and we still catch bullets. You understand? We still catch bullets. You got something to say, Nabaya?
Come on, sir. It's like just of what you were saying. It's like all these peoples, they get what they the reparations, but we don't get nothing. All we get is welfare.
You gonna commit crimes? We gonna commit crimes. You gonna commit crimes if you don't give us what we need. Oh, that's what you're gonna do? We gonna kick your man out the house.
Huh.
We
We gonna give you welfare, but kick the man out of the house. So there's no protection in the house.
Brother, because it's a lot easier. A man ain't going for this garbage. You understand that? A man ain't going for it. They say 50% of black men voted for Trump, or 40%, whatever percent it is. I got real news for you, right? Watch this. Let's say it was 47%, right? 47% of registered black men supposedly voted for him. You understand? Meaning, of all the registered black men, 47% voted for him. If I think you can unregister. Can you unregister to vote? I hope so. 47% of registered black men voted for Trump, or this many voted for Biden, or whatever. Get?
I think you get a specific time for selective service. You got to sign up for selective service to be able to vote. Don't quote me on that. You know what I'm saying? With that selective
You can unregister. I'm looking at it right now. You can unregister.
Salaka, sir, if I could, about the white man who is from whenever they registered to they Republicans, but they cannot turn back. I'm not sure if I'm saying what I'm saying is
no.
right.
You can re-register. Like if you can file as a Democrat this year, Republican next year. You can do all that. You can change it. My point is, whatever percentage of black men voted, those are the percentage of black men that was registered. Means felons. Listen to me close. Felons. Brothers who know the system is corrupt and will not vote. You understand? Brothers who are too busy in the street, maybe they didn't get caught yet, but brothers who just not caught up in American society did not vote. Meaning the brothers that the UPK want, not even in them damn statistics. You hear me? Not even in the damn statistics. So I see them damn numbers and I don't blink. I don't blink because you know those 47% are white collar, blue collar, working downtown Manhattan, downtown Newark in the IBM building. And am I saying those are crimes to have those jobs? No. But there's a high coon factor that comes with those damn jobs. Christmas parties and stuff like that. You and your friend Raju, you and your East Indian friend Raju, he taught you why you shouldn't hate other races because Raju's curry is good. There's a high coon factor that comes with those jobs. There's a high coon factor. The percentage of coons that get turned out is astounding.
God, that's going to my vocabulary.
Those are Christ. So we don't care about those numbers. We don't even care about that. Because when it comes down to it, the brothers that we want, not even on the damn list. They're not even included in that. And then on top of that, half the brothers who are registered ain't even voting. You understand that? They're not voting. I said all that to say that your pastors are responsible for you hating the other tribes. Your pride is responsible. You are no better than an Ephraimite. You are no better than a Simeonite. You are no better than any other tribe simply because you exist. What the hell do you think you are? Like who? Judah run through my blood, so I'm better. Well, last time I checked, Judah got a real big thing for selling apes. Last I checked. That don't make you better than another man. Please, man. That's like the brothers that think that porn is okay as long as they watching black porn. You think you're better, you're like your sin is better because you're black, because you're a Negro. Your sin is the same. Christ being perfect doesn't amount to you being perfect. Please get that through your thick skull and stop being Christian. That is Christian. Any so-called Israelite tell you that, please know you are talking to a Christian. To think that Christ's righteousness bleeds over into you is retarded. Because why are you trying to follow the law anyway then? Doesn't his righteousness bleed over into you? You ain't got to do nothing. Let's go eat the damn pork. He was righteous enough for you and him. Your pastor's a liar. He don't stop the damn drug dealers. That's why everything is bad in our neighborhood. You got brothers that live right next door to you, but because they ain't as dark skinned as you, because they may speak a different language than you, because they may cook their food a little different, because you like fried chicken and they really like rice and beans, you think you better than them. I don't know where the hell we getting this from, but you don't come from being from having racists rule over you to you going to be tribal. You being a tribalist. If you even think that you are better because you're Judah, well, if you think you are less because you are this tribe, don't come here. Don't come to the I.S.U.P.K. If you think your tribe is better than another tribe, don't come here. Christ came to preach brotherhood, meaning we are nothing without one another, nothing at all. With that being said, any questions or comments? It's already 9 o'clock. Y'all bring them next week. We'll be back on Wednesday. All right, man. If there's like Majum. Shabbat. Much. Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Thumb.
Yajmatar. Hands at ease. Dismissed.